You may have heard an orchestra play. An orchestra is a group of musicians led by a conductor that creates lovely music filled with high and low-pitched tunes. An orchestra creates this music using a variety of different sized stringed instruments that, although look and sound different from each other, make beautiful music together. My name is Hea Ashar, and I'm here today to talk to you about what diversity and inclusion are and the important roles that they play in our lives. I will also share some examples from my dad's workplace and my experiences at school and in 4-H. First of all, what is diversity? Diversity is the quality of having a range of people with various racial, ethnic, cultural, and social backgrounds, economic statuses, lifestyles, experiences, and interests. In order for something to be diverse, it needs to have a group of components that are very different from each other. Diversity is everywhere. For example, rainforests have a diverse mix of many different kinds of plants, animals, birds, and insects. Next, we need to understand inclusion and what it means to include someone. Inclusion is the act of including all kinds of people with different backgrounds, cultures, disabilities, eye color, and everything else that makes us all unique and special. One example of inclusion is when a team leader assigns everyone in a group an equally important part. Now, let's ask ourselves, what does it mean to include someone? Well, think about it this way. Imagine that you're at a birthday party and the birthday girl or boy is making teams for a game. One example of including someone here would be inviting the new kid at school to join your team. Another way to include others would be to invite the kid who seems off by themselves to play freeze dance with you. These small acts can help make everyone feel included. Diversity and inclusion are very important to have in our lives. They can open us up to new ideas and experiences. Research has shown that diverse work groups tend to produce more cognitive processing and exchange information than non-diverse groups. Studies show that students that are exposed to more diversity show increases in racial understanding, cultural awareness, and appreciation. These students also show a greater openness to diversity. Diversity can also help improve intellectual engagement and critical thinking. Last month, my dad was working on a proposal that was very important for his company, and the proposal was due to a client in a few days. He was part of a team of 16 people, all of whom had different skills, education, and work experiences. Each team member brought different and unique ideas and topics to the table. They then worked together to combine their ideas into the proposal. Their boss loved it, and the company won a new client. My dad told me that working together and including everyone's idea was the secret to success. My school is a great example of diversity. In my school, all of my classes are made up of people who are very different from each other. For example, my history class is made up of people who are from Mexico and Egypt, people who play soccer, do cheerleading, or play no sports, people who are monolingual, bilingual, or even trilingual, and these are just a few of the differences between us. But these differences can be very helpful. For instance, when doing a group project, there could be someone who's good at maths, someone who's good at English, and someone who's good at art. This group could then split the project, and each person could focus on his or her area of strength. They are likely to do better than a group of students all with similar skill sets. 4-H is also a wonderful example of diversity and inclusion. In 4-H, all of my classes and clubs are made up of people from all around the world, all with different cultures, interests, lifestyles, ideas, and more. For instance, my communications and marketing class is made up of 4-Hers from India, America, and Korea. My county's 4-H program also hosts International Night, which is an event that teaches about cultural diversity. Last year, there were booths on many different Asian countries. My friends and I had hosted a booth on the country India. We taught others all about different Indian foods and traditions. The International Night taught me a lot about different countries and cultures from around the world. I learned so much that I'll be hosting a booth about Italy this year. In conclusion, I've shared with you what diversity and inclusion are, the roles that they play in our lives, and some examples from my dad's workplace, my school, and 4-H. I would like to share a short poem that I came across in the library. We're all different, but that's okay. What makes us the same is we like to play. We like to teach and fix cars too. We even like to go to the zoo. What makes us different is the key. What makes us different is our diversity. So, next time you see someone who's different from you or is being left out, appreciate the differences and include them. And, like an orchestra is filled with many different and beautiful sounds, let our lives be filled with many unique people. Thank you.